Here's a quick cut preview of an upcoming episode of the Work It, Live It, Own It podcast.
So I have been a project manager for over 25 years now. I've worked with the big companies, Del Monte, Visa, Charles Schwab, The Gap, Banana Republic, huge companies. And I've helped to probably launch about $1 billion worth of sales and product services into the world. That being said, about 15 years ago, I moved to small town USA, got married, had kids, small town USA. There was no need for corporate project management, big project, multi-year, multi-million dollar launches, anything. And so I had to go virtual. And so I started working with virtual business owners. And what I found over the years was that there's so many gurus that are telling us how to 10x your sales in the next 48 hours. And right, like all of these huge marketing and sales guys that are telling you how to do it. And a lot of clients get success from that. And they actually are making sales. They're getting the clients, they're doing all the things, but nobody's really talking about the back end of the business and how do you actually organize your business and how do you actually get stuff done and how do you actually delegate to a team effectively and actually have them do it right the first time. And no one's really talking about this stuff. And so I came in and there's so much information out there as well about scaling your business. But what I found and why I created the business alignment method is because if you don't have enough hours in the day and enough bandwidth in the day because you haven't set up the operations and the systems and the structure in your business, there's no way that you can scale. There literally just aren't enough hours in the day to get it done. Nor do you want to, half the time, a lot of my clients were saying, I don't even know if I want to scale because if it's more of what I'm doing, right, I'm out. Like we're at that stage. And for me, I got to a stage where, man, I don't want to work so hard anymore. It's got to get easier at some point, right? I've been hustling for decades now. I just want to set it up and just maybe my clients even like take a vacation. Like some of them haven't taken a vacation for 10 years. Some of them are scared that they're going to get in a car accident and they're not going to be able to work and then everything's going to crumble because they're not there to manage it and keep it going. And so that's how the business alignment method was born. And that it's actually what I do is actually creating the flow state in the business. It's setting up the systems and allowing the work to get done without you having to micromanage it or be on top of it or right, like just you making sure that if you're not on it, it doesn't get done. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about systems, we're talking about structure, we're talking about flow. And it's not something that you magically just achieve. It's something that you actually build into your business to make it operate and run smoothly and efficiently.
Well, I love it because Tracy is here to save the day, because I think with a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, even myself, you have these ideas. You're a creator, you're an innovator, you may be a connector. But behind the scenes, okay, well, how do I structure this? How do I map this out? How do I come up with a system, especially if you're talking about time freedom? And time for me is invaluable, it's precious. We don't know how much more of it we will have. We just have right now. And I know a lot of people who want to start a business, they have this idea, they want to launch it, but they don't take care of the back office. And I like to call it the sexy back office, because once you get the back office set up, whether it's an SOP manual, who if something was to happen to you, who can step in and run this business for you, who has access to things that they need to make sure that things are tidied up, taken care of, you don't have to worry about that and try and go back and backtrack. But then you're talking about something else too, is once you're in the business, how to set it up, structure it properly. And being a project manager, let me commend you, because I've been a project manager for a web design company, and it's not an easy job. It's a
Mm-hmm.
very task oriented job. You got to stay on top of things. And I know you said you did this for 25 years with some major companies. So kudos to you for that. But
Thank you.